frustrating has the start been for you, Stephen?
Yeah, of course it has. It's not the start we wanted. I've said it numerous times. There's no rationale in football. You lose, you're rubbish. I'm the worst manager in the world. You win, you're great, and you should be managing Barcelona. There's no in between, but there has to be an in between. There's a lot of good stuff. There's too much good stuff on the pitch for us to not start winning games. We have to. There's bits we have to be better at. We have to be more clinical. We have to put more balls into the box. I watched Celtic v Kelly. It's very, very hard to break teams down, and I think teams are coming and playing against us with a real respect. I know they're sitting in, they're trying to hit us on the counter attack, which never used to happen. And you see how difficult it is to break down, even when you've got world-class players at the top end of the pitch. So how do we overcome that? We need to put more balls into the box. We need to create more opportunities. And at the other end, then we have to be clinical with our defending. People are getting one chance against us, two in a maximum in a game, and they're punishing it for us. So we have to learn them lessons and continue doing what we're doing and just tweaking things slightly, not wholesale changes to start getting the results.
Game 3 of the season tomorrow night. How important is it to get off the mark?
Yeah, we're desperate for points, obviously. To try and give everyone that belief, and as I said, it's a young squad. When you're not winning football matches, you can start seeing their confidence go a little bit. But I don't think that's the case at the minute. I think boys are believing in what they're doing. They're really committed in training. There's a good atmosphere around the place, and listen, for everybody, I'm stating the obvious. The sooner you get a point on the board or 3 points on the board, then your season's off and running.
Perhaps a familiar face you're playing, but what is your overall thoughts on the draw?
To be honest with you, I've concentrated solely on tomorrow night and Saturday, getting our season up and running. In the background, of course, it's exciting. It'd be great to play Glentoran. Obviously, I know a lot of the players. I know the manager, Mick, there as well. So, that would be quite exciting. But I think first and foremost, we concentrate on Livingston, a really tough game, and then try and hit a little bit of form before we go into that.
Have you spoke to any of the guys at Glentoran following the draw?
No, but I know Stevie Craigan's a big fan, so I'm sure that'll be a neutral commentary if he's doing it. So no, I haven't at the moment. I actually texted Mick last night. We were texting each other back and forward last night, but we'll wait for that. That's a few weeks away yet.
Do you think it's motivation for the players as well? Obviously, you look to get back up and running on Wednesday with a win, but with that game on the horizon, push them for playing better? Yeah,
our motivation is to get points. I think we've been very unfortunate. I'm not sure what else can go against us in terms of injuries, missing penalties, missing from 3 and 4 yards out. Even Saturday Lungy's a great chance here at 4 or 5 yards out, and it just hasn't happened. But if you keep creating those chances, then we'll get goal scoring opportunities. We will score goals and we will turn the corner. There has to be a positivity around the place, and there is. The players are fully committed and trying to get our first points on the board on Wednesday.
It must have been quite a weird feeling for you as well, handing your own sonny's competitive debut at this club.
It's hard because I seem to find more faults with him than anybody else, and when we sit in the staff room, the staff say no, actually he deserves a chance, or he deserves to be on the bench, and I always just see the negative things in him and the bad points. So it is quite difficult for me. I don't think he finds it particularly hard. He doesn't really pay much attention to me. We don't speak to each other at home, so it's that bit's easy. But of course, it's a good moment for him. He's a long way to go. He's be treated like everybody else, and if he does well, he get an opportunity. If he doesn't, he won't play.
How's Liam Donnelly?
Not good. So we've been told that he could be out a minimum of 2 months. Yesterday, so the curse of the left back position. We only played him there 20 minutes in training, so that gives me a problem. We've got injury problems at the back. As I say, Ricky played there. I thought Ricky played well. Bevis' first competitive game in a long, long time. So yeah, we're probably actively looking to try and get somebody in that defensive position. What's available at this time of the season is virtually nothing in terms of really good quality. It's very few and far between because England aren't playing. People haven't played since March in the lower leagues, so I need somebody to come and hit the ground running until Nathan McGinley's fit or Jake Carroll's fit, and with a minimal amount of money to spend. So that reduces it down to a needle in a haystack, really. But we'll keep searching, and we'll actively try and get somebody in.
I take it Jake and Charles Dunn, they're not back till September? October?
Yeah, Charles will be longer. We're hoping Jake will be back start of October, middle of October. Nathan McGinley will be after the international break, so it's a short-term problem that if everyone stays fit we can cope with. If we get another injury, then it'll be something that could cause me a problem. We haven't got any of the younger boys ready to go at this moment in time into them positions, but we can shuffle things about. We can shuffle things about. Liam Donnelly was our versatile one. Could play left back, play centre mid, can play right back, centre half. So losing him's a big blow.
What is wrong with him? Is it
It's a knee problem. He'll go to the specialist today and get a proper diagnosis. We're not sure if it needs surgery at this moment in time, but it will be a minimum of 8 weeks, probably a little bit longer.